everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am discussing how to pack a toddler's lunchbox for daycare. If you like these sorts of videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell to get notified. I upload every Friday night at 7 PM for tips, tricks and parenting hacks. In preparation for this video, I myself did some research because I know that I get into a bit of a rut when it comes to Amira's lunchbox, and I just want to provide her a little bit of variety so that way her taste buds are evolving and changing and adapting, and so she hopefully won't be a fussy eater. So these are the things that I learned along the way and started to implement, and they are working beautifully. The first step that I did was I went onto Nutrition Australia website and I looked at their healthy lunch boxes, and they say to mix and match 5 sorts of food groups: grain, vegetable, fruit, dairy, and a meat or protein alternative. For Amira, she only goes to daycare 3 days a week, and so here are some tips for those 3 days. Now let me just say, in no way, shape or form am I a professional or an expert at packing my lunches. I just do my best, and I wanted to share with you guys the journey of how I've changed Amira's lunches to try and incorporate these 5 groups, but I definitely know that there is room for improvement. Now Amira is a bit of a fussy eater, and so what I actually do is pack her meals into 3 brown paper bags, and so it's morning tea, lunch and afternoon tea, and then that way her daycare mum gives her 1 bag at a time. Amira just gets overwhelmed when it comes to a lunchbox. We tried giving her a bento box lunchbox, and even the bento box style, she was overwhelmed with it. And yeah, so we've just gone back to basics and we just do brown paper bags with 2 options, and we use a technique called this then that. And so Amira loves yogurt but not so much keen on eating some fruit. In her morning tea bag it's always the same, it's fruit then yogurt, and her daycare mum says she will have no problems eating that fruit because she really wants the yogurt, and so she has a reward to go for and she just does it. The other little tip that I do is that on a Sunday night I actually make a giant tub of fruit salad for all 3 of us, so Michael, myself and Amira, and I cut everything up to be kind of toddler size, like bite sizes, and then I will dish out the amount of fruit salad for all of us. I leave banana until the night before because if you cut it up it does go brown, and the other thing that I always make sure is in my fruit salad is orange because the citrus kind of preserves the rest of the fruit. So depending on the sales that are happening at the grocery store will depend on which fruit goes into the fruit salad. I also just make sure that I have pear because Amira has a bit of a slow gut and pear helps her gut. On Monday I pack fruit and yogurt for morning tea, so this is her staple. She then had whole grain pasta with meat. This was just dinner the night before, so nothing fancy here. And afternoon tea she had cheese and crackers. We try to stay away from pre-packet snacks, but obviously treats are allowed to happen every once in a while. And on Tuesday, once again, morning tea is fruit salad and yogurt. For lunch she's having leftover dinner, so we've got fish fingers and a Vegemite sandwich. Obviously the sandwich was for dinner. And then afternoon tea are corn thins. We also call these popcorn bickies in our house. Finally for Wednesday, once again she's got a fruit and yogurt for morning tea. For lunch she's having dinner that was frozen a while back. This is a taco casserole, so it's brown rice with corn, chickpeas and a salsa. And then for afternoon tea she's got some cereal, so this is just sultana buds. So definitely after reflecting on these 3 lunches that I did this week, I know that I'm missing vegetables, so that's something that I am going to be thinking about for next week, is how can I incorporate vegetables into her diet just to give it that. She does eat a lot of veggies for dinner, so maybe even just keeping a couple on the side and packing them into her lunchbox. I'm just going to do a run through for some ideas that you'd like to pack in your daycare lunchbox. So for grains this includes bread, so sandwiches, wraps, pasta, noodle, rice, couscous and corn thins. In veggies they talk about veggie sticks, so cutting out capsicum, carrot, cucumber and celery. Even though they are a bit crunchy vegetable, making some homemade tzatziki or salsa or hummus just to have a bit of fun with eating some veggies is another suggested idea from Nutrition Australia. Fruit is pretty much fruit, so whether that's fruit salad, fresh fruit or tinned fruit. If you are buying tinned fruit they do suggest to get it in natural juices. Your dairy options are yogurt, custard and cheese, so we could be rotating through these, but the yogurt that we get for Amira is low in sugar and it's just a plain natural yogurt. And then finally for me, depending on your school or your family daycare and what they do allow, hard-boiled eggs is a great way of getting a source of protein into them. So you're even making an egg sandwich or egg and lettuce sandwich could be be an idea. Lentils and chickpeas, Amira loves chickpeas. Something that we do is that we just get chickpeas and then fry them up with some garlic and oil, and she just calls them treaties. Baked beans, tuna, and then your assortment of meat, whether that's chicken, fish, pork, beef, or lamb. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you'd like to see another round of lunchboxes that I do for Amira and how I would change them again, looking at what I did do and how I could improve them. Remember, this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book, we only have each other. So if you haven't done already, please hit subscribe and tap that bell. And I'll see you in the next video.